What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Steven Gerrard Elite Manager mode, where we've basically done everything we could with him as a manager, winning the treble in last episode with Liverpool. It wasn't the Champions League. For some reason, Liverpool finished in third last season, the season before we joined, but we're still only playing in EUROPA. But we won that. We won the Premier League. We won the FA Cup. So I think it was a fantastic season for Steven Gerrard, but it doesn't stop there, as this is the bonus episode where he will be taking over as England manager as well, entering the 2026 World Cup. I know England just got bumped from this year's World Cup about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So this might be tough for some of the England fans, but hopefully we can right some of those wrongs. Now, with Steven Gerrard at the helm, let's go take a look at the team he'll be using 4 years from now. So this is the squad that will be leading England into the World Cup of 2026. It's a very similar team that the Three Lions brought this time around. Ben Chilwell will be playing left back. I've actually included Tomori, which I think that was a bit crazy that he wasn't even included in the squad. Never mind the starting 11, but he's here now. And a few of the Liverpool boys that we had there is Trent Alexander-Arnold's in place for Reece James for now. Again, we covered this a couple episodes ago. I mean, is he in the best form right now in real life? Probably not, but a 90 overall in the game, so can't have him missing out. We have Aaron Ramsdale taking over the keeper position from Jordan Pickford. We've got Sancho on the bench, Calvin Phillips on the bench, Gallagher on the bench, and our boy Tammy Abraham, who came back and played a big role for Liverpool last episode, on the bench as well. He should be getting some playing time. So next, let's go check the group for England. So taking a look, we're in Group B with Romania, New Zealand, and Mexico. I mean, with all due respect to the three other countries, I don't think this could get much easier for England. And I feel that we are the clear favorites to advance through this group. Some of the other groups, Netherlands, Poland, Scotland, China. I wonder if Canada and USA are going to make this automatically, because they should, if it's a real life. If it's based on real life. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, there's Canada. Okay, Canada, France, Hungary, Morocco. Canada, Morocco again. All right. And then yeah, so it looks like it will be the legitimate World Cup, because Canada, USA, and Mexico should be hosting that together in 2026. Well, I mean, they will be hosting in 2026. I'm not sure if the game was going to take that into consideration, but it looks like they did. So I haven't. That looks like a tough group for Italy, Belgium, and the Czech Republic. Belgium basically have to reshuffle from this year around. And it's nice to see the inclusion of Italy this time, so good for them. So focusing back on our group, I really think these are... it'd be disappointing not to come away with a minimum 7 points in this group. So without further ado, let's see how Steven Gerrard... Whoops. Without further ado, let's see how Steven Gerrard handles his first 3 games in charge of England and see if we can get through to the knockout round. So we're going to start this highlight package off with the first game, and it's against New Zealand. England would get on the board first in the 17th minute when Harry Kane would step up and convert, this time not sending it into outer space to make it 1-0 New Zealand. Just over the hour mark, it would be New Zealand's best chance, but it would be Tomori who makes an unreal slide tackle to keep it 1-0, and that's how this one would end. England get the 3 points from the first match. Next up would be arguably the biggest task of this group on paper in Mexico, having the host nation behind them, but it would be Nonu Madueke who gets behind the defense and scores his first World Cup Finals goal for England, making it 1-0. England again would be able to hold onto a clean sheet and rack up another 3 points. With England in pretty much control of the group right now, guaranteed to advance, a game against Romania here would a draw or win would see them claim first position. It would be Romania, though, right off the bat, who would force a great save out of Ramsdale, but it was 0-0. And then Harry Kane have 2 headers cleared off the line. It's still 0-0, but then in the 55th, another penalty would be awarded to England, and Harry Kane would step up and convert again, making it 1-0. England finished first in the group with back-to-back-to-back 1-0 wins. So after the group, we will be going through. We got 9 points like we wanted with the minimum 7, but at the same time the attack hasn't been there. I know I play highlights only and only show the interesting clips, but to only have 3 goals in the 3 games, I mean, at least it all led to 3 points. But I think we'll be needing a bit more going up against stronger opponents, which we'll take a look now that we're in the round of 16. We have the Netherlands. So look at Canada. Let's go. Canada has made it through the round of 16. So that's huge steps for my home country. Way to go, boys. But yeah, so look at those first 2 games of England, Netherlands, Argentina, Germany, Spain, Canada, and Croatia, and Czech Republic may be a bit of a surprise as well. I think Czech Republic were in that Italy-Belgium group. So very interesting there. Okay, so it was Italy and Czech Republic that advanced. USA advanced as well. So 2 of the 3 nations advanced, with Romania surprisingly coming out of our group. But so still some big heavy hitters left. Look at Italy, Brazil on that side. And yeah, so some pretty big games coming up. And let's hope that we can go all the way and bring it home. So first up for England would be the Netherlands in the round of 16, a very tough matchup. And again, it would be England who would be awarded a penalty, and again, it would be Harry Kane who this time blasts it down the middle to make it 1-0 England. And that's how that would end. The stingy defense continues for England as they advance with another scoreline of 1-0. Into the quarterfinals with another tough test coming up here in Germany. And only the second minute of this one, Musiala would put one by Ramsdale to make it 1-0 Germany. But England would have a quick answer as Harry Kane gets his first goal from open play to make it 1-1. This one would need penalties. And after the first 4 shooters all scored, Jadon Sancho would step up and he puts it by Ter Stegen, making it 3-2 England. The youngster Florian Wirtz comes up, but it's a big save by Ramsdale, just getting enough. Saka could put England to firm control, but Ter Stegen this time comes up with the big save. Next up for Germany is Baku, but again it's Ramsdale making another save, meaning that Declan Rice, the England captain, could seal this one and send them to the semi-finals. Rice steps up against Ter Stegen, and he converts, giving England the win on penalties and making them advance with a 1-1 tie through full time, but win it 4-2 on penalties. Next up, in the semifinals, it's another tough test in Spain. And Unai Simon would be the standout here for Spain. As in the 36th minute, Trent Alexander-Arnold has a free kick, destined for the top corner, but Simon makes a crazy save, keeping it 0-0. Into the 43rd minute, Phil Foden's down the left wing, who squares it for Harry Kane, but Simon again makes another save. Into the 81st minute, Foden's played in behind the D. He squares it for Saka, and Simon again makes it a save to keep it 0-0, forcing this one to go to penalties. Harry Kane would be up first, and he blasts a shot into the top corner, making it 1-0. Soler would step up next, but Ramsdale makes a huge save. The Liverpool striker now, Tammy Abraham, steps up, and he chips it into the top corner, making it 2-0 England. Porro's up next for Spain, and Ramsdale makes another save. So with the score 3-2, coming down to the final shooters, Rice would have another chance to put it away for England, and he does, sending England right to the World Cup finals. Meeting England in the finals would be France, who are making their 3rd straight trip to the World Cup finals. They had to go through tough teams as well as USA, Italy, and Portugal to get to the finals for them. In the 18th minute, it would be yet another penalty awarded to England as the fix-in this tournament. But Harry Kane scores yet again, vanquishing those nightmares from the World Cup of 2022. In the 49th minute, 50th minute, There's a free kick for England that's originally dealt with from France, but the ball comes back to Phil Foden, who finds a wide open Harry Kane to make it 2-0 England. And that is how this one would end, as England keep yet another clean sheet, and Steven Gerrard has guided the Three Lions all the way to World Cup glory. The first World Cup for England since 1966. Way to go, England and Steven Gerrard. So there it is. Steven Gerrard has taken England to World Cup glory. It was a good time for England's first 2-goal game, and it happened in the finals, and it was enough to beat France. So let's go ahead and take a look at. Smash the fucking thing. So Steven Gerrard has done it. He's taken England all the way to World Cup glory. And it was a good time for England to score 2 goals in a game for the first time all tournament. And yeah, it was enough to beat France. And England have a World Cup trophy for the first time since 1966. So let's go take a look at the stats of the tournament, even though I'm sure they won't be too flattering. So it was actually Kylian Mbappe who led the way with 8 goals in 7 matches. Harry Kane was tied for second with 6, and that's basically the only offensive stat we need to take note of. But the other big one here is Ramsdale led the way in clean sheets with 5 clean sheets in 7 matches. And no surprise, Unai Simon was second there with how well he played against England in that semifinals? I think it was a semifinals. He played so well, but yeah, so all around it was enough for England to win a World Cup. So that is where we're going to leave it on this series. I think it's safe to say Steven Gerrard has become an elite manager. What more do you need on your CV than a World Cup win with England? So I think we've done enough to prove our point. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Maybe I'll be looking into doing another one in the near future with another either recently retired player or another manager in the game with a player face who needs a fresh start. But if you have liked the series, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, it helps out a ton. Leave a comment down below, maybe some ideas of who you want to see me take the reins with next, either present player or current coach. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned to the channel for more episodes, different series coming soon.